The screen is black. The screen is black. Welcome. I'm not sure what you've heard, but I can be sure this is the Shah of Pride, probably one of my most anticipated encounters in the raid. And immediately you see some big lore figures there. You see Taranzu fucking bleeding, like gushing blood out of his what appears to be neck. I don't know if that's neck, chest. There is some sound files of him effectively dying right before Lower Cho. None of this is in. This is just PTR raid testing. And this is a first look at the boss, the Shah of Pride. Okay. I don't have a lot to show. The fight is a very, very cool fight, though. This is probably my favorite fight that we've tested so far. And it works. It really fucking does. Now look at the goddamn purple bar in the middle of the screen. How cool is that? In terms of mechanics, what you'll see is Norushen, if you remember the scenario, he plays a part in it. He's also the third boss. We haven't tested him yet, though, so we don't know exactly what he's about. He grants you a buff. Basically makes you immune to Pride, which is a stacking debuff on the fight. Makes you do more damage when everyone's close. Next up, you'll see the ads. These ads spawn are fully rootable, CCable, etc. But if they land underneath you, they do an irrevocable amount of damage. Now you see me heading back here. Somebody's about to be imprisoned in these Titan contraptions. This is once again the room from the scenario. You'll see we unimprison them by simply walking on the orange parts of the platform. Now that ad back there can be stunned, fully stunned, and death gripped as well. So there's a lot of ads on this fight, but they're all fully controllable. And a Death Knight, perhaps a monk with a spin crane kick, those are very, very useful to have. Also there you'll see AoE damage. If anybody with 25 or more Pride is next to another person, that person is going to die. So you all need to be spread out, and then it's pretty much rinse and repeat from there. But you'll notice how quick the pace of this fight is, actually, once you've done it, because it really is, okay, do this, that, and I love it because of that. It's really engaging, and it feels like a good, well-made encounter. I don't know if a lot of others would agree. We didn't get to see the 30% phase, which apparently things go pretty haywire in, obviously, but this is probably our best representative attempt. And you'll see there that also knocks you back if you're too close to it when it does imprison the individual. So I had a lot of fun, though. It really, really worked well. Being able to CC these mobs makes for good plays. You'll really feel like you've contributed to the encounter if you do it correctly every time. And that type of ability is pretty easily countered with Tranquility, Renewing Mists, Revival, even Aura Mastery if you're loosely stacked. Personals, it makes you want to play the game well, and a lot of encounters don't encourage that type of play nowadays, until heroic anyway, not on normals. But I am really looking forward to seeing this fight. And also more ads spawn. The more hatred we have, the more ads, or hatred, the more Pride we have, the more ads that spawn. So eventually I imagine there's going to be a lot. And if somebody gets to full Pride, they get mind control and do 500% more damage, but the next Pride giving ability kills them 100%. So it's very much like Cho'Gall, if you've ever done Cho'Gall in Bastion of Twilight, if I recall correctly. Cho'Gall is very, very, very similar to this in many ways. But anyway, this is just a preview. If you have any ice cream, I'd like you to eat it. But otherwise, enjoy.
My mom doesn't want me to get a boy dog, so she doesn't run into its dick when she's petting his belly.